what's going on? So what we got here is one of these SpeedTech LED lights that have been showing up on my Facebook for a while here, advertising. So I saw them on sale. They were clearance plus another 30% off. So I'm into this light for 76 bucks. It's the short one. I think it's like 13 inches or so. Dual color, amber and green. Actually, dual color LEDs, amber, green. Figured for 76 bucks, we'll give it a shot and see what happens. Not really a whole lot to lose. So, shipped from Texas to New Hampshire, free shipping as well. So I got clearance plus 30% plus free shipping. They let you stack up the promo codes, which is cool. And like I said, it took about a week. I think I ordered it Tuesday, and it's Tuesday now. The following week, Texas to New Hampshire. So crack it open and see what's inside. It's got a good quality cardboard box here. It's got heavy cardboard. It shipped really well. Box is in good shape. It's got that double thickness cardboard, so that's cool. So it didn't get banged up or beat up too much. So that's kind of nice. I don't know. I guess people like to do these unboxing things. I don't really know why, but whatever's in the box is in the box. It's packed pretty tight. Got my packing slip. Yeah, packing slip of what we ordered here. It's on clearance, so that's the one I ended up with. Got the light, that's part number, and the cigarette plug, which is separate, by the way. So if you want just the regular the cigarette plug with the buttons on there, you got to order that separately. I think that was $10 or so. So actually, yeah. So I guess the all in $76. So the light I think was like probably around 66 bucks or so, somewhere around there. Then the plug was another 10, I think. So not a bad deal. So even if the quality is kind of crappy, I'm not going to be too disappointed. But kind of the reason why I wanted to do this is I see all kinds of reviews and demonstrations of these LED lights, and everybody's always doing it at night in the dark, looking at it directly, or in a dark room. I don't know what the hell the point of that is. Any light's going to be bright, in those conditions. So where it's really going to count is during the day. So I figured I would just do this. I'll get it on the truck and do a walk around during the day in the sunlight, where it really matters, to see if it's good quality or not. So I'll keep opening the sucker up and see what's inside. Look at that. Look at that. They even give you cool little stickers. It's actually kind of a funky sticker. It's textured. That's kind of weird. Alright, so we get it out of the box. It was wrapped in the styrofoam pretty good. They definitely package it well. I'm impressed with that. This is my plug, I guess. It's got a couple glass fuses there. Those things aren't very common anymore. I don't know how I feel about that. Don't see those too often anymore. That might be a problem if you pop one trying to find one. But so this is the plug. Kind of a plug and play deal. So I got a plug on this end, and that's going to plug into the end of the light. I think it's 11 feet of cord. They actually have extension cords too you can buy. The extension cords are kind of expensive, I think. Maybe, I don't know. But that's 11 feet of cord, and then the switch with the cord on it is probably a little over a foot as well. It's got your buttons here. It's got like two different patterns. It won't focus. It'll save two patterns, so you can flip it up and that's one pattern, and you flip it down and that's the other saved pattern. And then that's how you switch the patterns. All that's pretty obvious and on their website and videos and stuff, so you can see that for yourself. But I think it flips through like 40 patterns, something like 32 dual color patterns, and then I think there's 4 patterns for one color and 4 patterns for the other color. So interesting. So plug, got magnets, little rubber pads on there, which is cool. You don't beat up the roof of your truck too much. The light that's coming off the truck kind of beat the roof up a little bit, so hopefully that won't be an issue with this one. The old halogen rotator I had, I really liked, but it drew too much power, and it actually ended up, for long-term use. I'm not really bouncing driveway to driveway. I'm running down the road, so it lasts, or it's on a long time. Draws a lot of power over a long period of time, gets hot. It actually destroyed the plug on this end, and I think it kind of messed up my cigarette lighter plugs too in my truck. So this should draw a lot less amps than that halogen rotator. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I went this way. I really like the halogen better, I think. But I guess that's yet to be determined. So that's cool. So I got magnets on that end. This is, like I said, the shorty, green amber. And we got two facing front, two facing rear, one on the sides. Like I said, this is the basic model. It was clearance. They had it in the green amber. It was left. I think the new ones that they're changing are just changing flash patterns. I don't think it's actually doing much to the light, but like I said, it's just a shorty, nothing special. I wouldn't mind a bigger one, but it was cheap. It was clearance, and it was the colors I was looking for. So that's pretty much it right there. Alright, so like I said, I wanted to get it up on the roof of the truck and see it in the daylight. Really get a good view of it, so if anybody's interested, they can see it. I had a hell of a time trying to find any review or any video of this thing, or what it looks like in the sunlight up on a vehicle. Couldn't find anything. So that's it right there. For my own amusement, I got it plugged in. Plug this in, I got it into the booster pack. And so let's turn it on and see what happens. Jesus, that is, wow, that's pretty freaking bright. I'm not even looking at it head on. I'm probably, my eyes to that light bar are probably a couple feet apart. So it's green, like I said, green amber, up high, down low, directly at it, go over to the side. She's pretty bright. And like I said, you can change patterns. Holy crap. Okay, I can tell you right now that the camera is not picking up the intensity of that flash right now. That thing is bright, and I am bugging out right now trying to look at it. It's actually a lot clearer. The colors in the flash is a lot clearer on those fast flashes. I don't think the camera can pick it up. I don't know if it picks up the the rate, camera rate. I don't know what they call that, but I'm okay right now. I'm pretty satisfied with that. That's impressive. I'm pretty impressed. I think pretty impressed. Let's go through a couple. Pretty much one of the main reasons I wanted this is a couple of the intersections that I have to clear are on a really busy main road right off of the highway in Massachusetts. And Massachusetts drivers, not the most patient people in the world, especially if they're a little bit entitled due to the place they live. And I really don't enjoy people driving right up my butt when I'm in these intersections. It kind of freaks me out a little bit. Okay, that's weird. I don't know if you can hear that. It's actually beeping and buzzing on that particular pattern. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know if that's normal. Oh, it just stopped. Yeah, okay, so that probably was not a good thing. That may have been an issue, but it just stopped. So it can do just one color, which I like too, because laws are kind of funny right now. Different states allow different things, and a lot of it's, I don't know if it's questionable, but from what I can see where I am at in New Hampshire, I believe only amber is allowed, the way it's written up in the law books. I know Maine DOT is running some green lights. Massachusetts is running some green lights where I'm plowing. The town that I plow in switched to some green lights on their DPW trucks, which is kind of why I'm doing this now. I think a lot of it's a little bit gray, but I think it's acceptable as long as you're not abusing the light. I'm not driving around with it on all the time. When I'm in the town and I'm plowing in, it's on. When I leave that town, I shut the lights off and I'll just drive around with them on. There's probably a couple different reasons for that. They say that people become used to just seeing amber lights around. People drive around with them on all the time, and you lose that attention-grabbing quality of lights if people just get used to seeing lights on all the time. So usually you should only run them if you're actually doing something that would involve you wanting them to be on. But that's just green. I like the green amber, honestly. I like breaking up the colors a little bit. The green is definitely easier to pick up on the eyes, which I think they say is the point. So apparently when you have this switch here, so if I switch this off right now on this pattern, on the number one, I guess we'll call that number one top selection, if I shut it off and then turn it back on, it automatically goes back to that pattern. If I switch it down to, say, the second option, it does the same thing. If I shut it off and go back to that one, down, it goes back to that last pattern. If I flip it all the way up, it'll go back to the last pattern I was on with the option 1. Again, all the way down to 2, it goes back to the last one. That's pretty attention grabbing. That's kind of what I was hoping to do. So all right, so that's cool. So next I'll get it up on the truck, and in the daylight, hopefully it'll be sunny out. It's been kind of overcast lately, but I'd really like to see what it looks like with the sun's out. We'll do a walk around with it up on the roof and see what it looks like. Okay, so I got it up on the truck. It's kind of dark right now. Looks kind of small up on there. I'm going to grab another video tomorrow during the day. It's going to be sunnier. The cord length worked out okay on a regular cab truck. I got it going through the driver's door right now. It's, like I said, 11 feet of cord plus about another 1.5 feet or so on the plug. It worked out okay. But we'll throw it on and see how it looks at night anyways. And then, like I said, I'll take another one tomorrow during the day and see what it looks like in the sunlight. But it does look kind of small up there, but for 76 bucks, I'm not complaining. It should still do its job. So let's turn it on and see what it looks like. Alright, so we got it up on the truck. That's going to be probably the basic driving pattern there. It's kind of hard to pick up that green right now in the dark. It's pretty bright. But we'll back up here. We're not weeding anybody out right now. We got some apartments over here, so. But that works Like I said, it's kind of small, looks kind of funny up there, but it works. Not bad. I'm gonna try it during the day, and see how it is. Okay, so here we are at an undisclosed location in the middle of nowhere. And got it up on the truck. It's daylight, not a cloud in the sky, it's bright. It's pretty noticeable. It's actually more noticeable in person than it is on the camera, but it's not bad. Pretty satisfied with that. Couple patterns going on. That's on the first option on the saved pattern. It's not too bad. Try to walk all the way around, get a little bit of distance here. Not too bad. I'm satisfied with that. Like I said, it's kind of small on the truck. It would have been nice to get a slightly larger bar, but you know, the price point was right. Get on another pattern there right now. I'm actually looking directly into the sun right now, so that's how it looks. I think that's going to be my intersection pattern right there. Probably. But it works okay. I like the green. The green definitely is very noticeable here in the daylight. So yeah, totally satisfied with that. Looks good.